Welcome to the GopherCraft Great Space Race Season 1, and time is a-ticking, so it's time to get some research done. Let's do some science. Science is science. And we are going to save this as the Scoti hole. You may be asking, we'll make it the Scoti hole 1. And let's put a crew person on there. You may be asking yourself, what the heck are you doing, Scoti? Well, guess what, kids? It's time to do a mission. And EVA there, buddy. All right. Let go. Come on. Can we take a surface sample? Yes. Save that. EVA report. Save that. Board. And recover the vessel. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We just got ourselves some science. All right. We've already got 11 science. Woot. Let's go ahead and see what kind of science we need for this next part. We need 5 science. Well, guess what? Boom, shagalaka. Science done. How much we need for these guys? 18 science. All right. That's cool. Let's go get some more science. You know what? We'll just go ahead and we'll launch this puppy again. And we'll do another EVA here. And come on. Is this a, is there a way you can, there we go. Should be able to get some more science here. Oh, don't fall down there. Come on now. Let's run over here and see if we can get a little different materials. Come on, buddy. Chuck, 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 chuck. So, you guys might be asking yourself, what the heck is the GopherCraft Great Space Race? Well, guess what? It is, take a surface sample. Oh, yeah. And an EVA report. Oh, yeah. And let's recover the vessel. Boom, shagalaka. Yes, thank you. More science. Research and development. We have we only have 17 science. No. How's that possible? We got 11 and 11 minus 5. That makes sense. 22 minus 5, 17. All right. Let's make sure we don't have another thing sitting out there. Yep. We got to retrieve this guy here. Recover the vessel. All right. Now it's time to actually build a rocket. So let's go ahead, we'll move you up here. Got ourselves a decoupler. Throw ourselves a little parachute there. And you know what? Let's go ahead and put a little rocket here. Throw a little guy right there. And, oh, we got some goo canisters. We'll throw a couple goo canisters on here. All right, feeling pretty good about that. And just for kicks, let's throw another decoupler down here. And we'll throw some wings. Well, we don't have any wings yet, so we're not throwing any wings on there. What do we got? This is what we got. That's what we got. All right. Let's take, not Jebediah, let's take old Bill Kerman up for a wild ride. And we will call this one the Science Dropper 1. The Science Dropper. To the launch pad. All right, guys, my goal in this first episode is to get, oh, SAS on. We don't need this guy tipping over just yet. 3, 2, 1, Scoti, go! All right. We're gonna observe the goo canister. We're gonna record that science. And we're just gonna go up as high as we can. And you know what? Yeah, we'll start tipping. So we can get out over this water here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We don't want to lose that parachute. I hit it too soon. We are up in the air. Bill looks a little worried. He's kind of waiting for something to happen. Okay. We're still, and we've turned, and now we are gonna gain speed heading down towards the water. And I want to go to the water because then we can possibly take another surface sample worth a lot of science. And right now in episode 1, the Great Space Race. Man, I keep cutting myself off while we're falling here. The Great Space Race, the GopherCraft Great Space Race, is Gopherboy, BasketMC, my brother Pikerize, and myself, and it is a race to the Mun. The first person to successfully land on the Mun and then get back off of Mun and back to the planet with all of the mission members intact and surviving is the winner. We have issued ourselves this challenge because it is hard, not because it is easy. So, right now, what I'm trying to do is get as much science as quickly as possible so that I can kick their butts in getting some science. But at the same time, I want to try and keep it entertaining for you guys. So, you know, let me know what you want. Let me know if maybe I should do something crazy. Maybe you got some tips on how I could get science even faster. I think I did some of that already just by, you know, walking off the launch pad and stealing some science. Kind of cheap, maybe, but it's the science. Here we go. Just a few hundred more feet to go. I'm going to speed things up just a tad as we land in the water down here. Come on. Get in the agua, splishy splash. Come on, Bill. There we go. We'll do the last 50 feet or so at the normal speed here instead of warping time. And, okay, we are down in the water. Let's go ahead and observe the mystery goo. Get some science for that. And let's do an EVA. All right. And we're out in the water here, buddy. Do an EVA report. 3.2 science and a surface sample 12 science. Booyah. We will take that right now. Grab. Oh. Oh no! What the heck happened? All right. Something weird is going on. Let's recover the vessel. Something glitched out. All right. We got 33 science, but I think our ship is still technically out there. Yeah, the science dropper 1 is still kicking it out there. So let's go ahead and recover that vessel. Hopefully Bill didn't die. That was weird. All right, we gathered 7 more from one goo, 4 from another, and we recovered a vessel that survived a flight for 5 science. We have 49 science. I want to go to the astronaut complex. Bill is okay. He is not lost. Wow, that was kind of scary there for a second, guys. I thought we'd lost him. Oh, we don't want to go to there. We want to go to the research center. Blah. All right. We want these guys, so we're gonna buy that. And I don't think we need that just yet. So let's go ahead and this is 45 science. We don't have enough for that. I say we go with this one right here. That's 20 science. Boom. Boom, baby. All right. Time to build the Science Dropper 2. And this guy is going to be much, much bigger. Uh-huh. All right. We're going to take this guy right here. You're going to be our final maneuvering. And then from now on, we're going to take these bigger tanks with this guy right here. And decoupling. And we're going to keep stacking these boys up like this. And we'll throw a decoupler like that. Let's go ahead and we'll put a parachute on top. And we're going to need to do some more goo canisters. All right. Boom, shugalaga. And we bought those decouplers. Where are you? There you are. And you know what? I like doing these in 4s. I don't know why, I just do. And where are we at here? Solid fuel booster. We're gonna have to move you down here. There we go. And we're gonna need some nose cones on there. Where we got those guys at? Here we go. All right. Now I think this puppy's gonna be able to get us much higher up in space. We're gonna change our crew again. Bob Kerbin, you have been selected. You are courageous and not very stupid, which means you are an asset to our team. Maybe I shouldn't be so overzealous, but we are gonna have the Science Dropper 2, and it is ready to go here to the launch pad. Immediately, we're gonna turn SAS on. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on, SAS. 3, 2, 1, Scoti, go. All right, Bob, you're doing it, man. Oh, don't freak out, Bob. You got it. You got it. Don't sweat it, dog. Don't sweat it. Here we go. We're gonna lose these guys right around 6,000 feet, I have a feeling. I might have my action group screwed up. I didn't put a decoupling in there. Oh, come on. Fire it up there, Scoti. Don't screw it up too bad. There we go. Gotta get that rocket separated. Okay, 17,000 feet. We need to turn. Come on. Now we're moving. We're gonna throttle back a little bit. Come on. I want to throttle back, save on some fuel here. Let's go ahead and observe another goo canister. 7 signs. The goo seems to be getting very cold now. We are in the upper atmosphere. All right. Still gaining. Let's go out here and see where we're at. All right. Let's go ahead and we can cut the thrust altogether. let's continue. This isn't really coming down very well, so let's see if we can get this into an orbit in the first episode. That would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? This is starting to come down. No? Let's go ahead and let's add a maneuver. Let's see what it would take to get this puppy in orbit. It's gonna be 55 seconds, but it's gonna be, I don't know, that's, I don't know how much time that is. That's a long time, it looks like. We'll see what we could do here. We're 42 seconds until the maneuver. That would be pretty good. That'd be a pretty good orbit. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can get on target here. We've got 2 bits of fuel, two tanks of fuel left here. Maybe we can get Bob Kerbin into orbit, do a spacewalk, and observe some goo from orbit. You never know. We'll see. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll have to see if we've just gotten our good old buddy Bob Kerbin into orbit here. In just a second. It's a pretty awesome view, if I've ever seen one. All right, we aren't going to be able to get into orbit, but I need that little bit of fuel so that we can eventually have a controlled return. But let's see if we can do very quickly an EVA report and get back in. I didn't even see how much science that was for, but he's back inside. Let's observe this mystery goo. 10 science. Observation while in space near Kerbin. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also appears to have become very brittle. I added that very part. We're going to get rid of that. And Bob, buddy, you're the man. You've done it. Perhaps we can get a crew report while we're out here. 5 science. Very cool. The Science Dropper 2 is a very nice machine. Let's go ahead and we'll burn through the rest of this fuel. Okay, there we go. And let's get that junky thing off of there. So we are going to come... Uh-oh. Did I just make it so that we're actually going to... No, we're going to have to go back into the atmosphere and start coming down, I believe. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen here. I'm assuming I might have just screwed up burning that fuel. We might have our first victim. Can't warp faster when we're throttled up. That's right, Scoti. All right. And it looks like we are returning to Earth here. Hopefully we'll get pulled back in. I'm going to speed this up. That way we can hopefully... We'll get pulled back in, and we can end this episode on a high note where we survived. We're on the dark side of the planet right now. And I'd really like it if we got back onto the light side so I can see what I'm doing when it comes time to land this puppy. All right, we are back in the atmosphere. I don't want to get rid of that crew report. let's go ahead and let's slow the warping down real quick. So it looks like we are going to land somewhere right around in there. Oh, it's slowly but surely still diminishing. All right, let's get back into position here. The best I could do is use this as a guide, this Milky Way of sorts. We are plummeting towards the planet. All right, we're starting to get some. All right, that'll help slow us down a little bit. I forgot to put the decoupler in there, so we've got to live with all this junk still attached. All right, we made it through re-entry of that level of the atmosphere. We are still falling rapidly. I'll wait till we get below 4,000, right around 4,000 feet. I think I'm going to put on the parachute. Because I honestly don't know where we're at on the planet. I don't know what we're going to land in. It's going to be dark and nasty out, more than likely. And let's go ahead. All right. Man, because it's so dark, I'm afraid that we'll crash into something. And there are some mountains, so hopefully. Oh, it's opened. We were close. We could have plummeted right into a mountain range. That would have sucked. That buddy opened right up, which means we are close to hitting the ground already. When we do, we will take another surface sample, see how much science we have, and we will call this an episode, guys. But the GopherCraft Great Space Race is well underway. Make sure you're checking out Gopherboy, Pikerize, and What? Whoa! What just happened here? Okay, Bob survived. Oh my gosh, that scared the hell out of me. That thruster blew up on the bottom of this thing. Holy smokes. Whoa! EVA there, buddy. Go ahead and let go. Do an EVA report, 2.4 science, all right. And let's take a surface sample. That's worth 9 science. All right. Let's see if we can get you back onto the ship. You know what? I don't know if we're going to be able to. So let's go ahead. We'll recover the vessel, which is just going to be our Kerbonaut there. 9 and 2.4 done, and then we'll come back out. We'll grab the science dropper too. Holy smokes, when that thruster exploded, that scared the heck out of me, guys. All right. And oh wow, 5, 8, 7, 10, and 10 science. That's 62 science. Let's see what we're gonna get ourselves here. We deserve a treat. Trying to think, how do we next unlock? I think if we do this parachute here, I can't remember the tech tree, how it works for us to get the Science Junior. I want to say it's down here. Let's go ahead and we'll buy this guy here. There we go, the Science Junior. And we have enough for the Science Junior. That will help us get even more science. I think that's where we go next. The Science Junior. Boom! Then we really got to do some science to get ourselves some photovoltaic panels. Yes, yes, yes! Alright, guys. We have some awesome astronauts. Jebediah, Bill, and Bob have all done some science experiments for us today. It's been a great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We will see you next time for episode 2 of the GopherCraft Great Space Race. Ladies and gentlemen of the GopherCraft server, its hazards are hostile to us all. Its conquest deserves the best of all gopher kind, and its opportunity for peaceful cooperation may never come again. But why, some say, the Mun? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why challenge ourselves to UHC? But we challenge ourselves. We choose to go to the Mun. We choose to go to the Mun. We choose to go to the Mun in this decade and do other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept. One we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win, and the others too. 1.21 Scoti watts. That's right. We're doing some science, guys. And you need to go check out my buddies, BasketMC, Gopherboy, and Pikerize, and see how they're doing in the great space race. So let's go and right here, here, and here, and click on my buddies. That's right. And that's scientist Scoti Garbidis saying, until next time, for more GopherCraft Great Space Race. Whoa.